Hello guys and girls. I thought I'd just do a quick video of the my collection room because I posted some videos, not videos, but pictures on Facebook, and I had a few requests, people asking for close-ups of certain models and that, so I thought I'd do a quick video tour instead and chuck it on. I might try and chuck it on YouTube as well while I'm at it. I've never posted anything on YouTube before, so if I can figure it out, I will upload it to YouTube as well, I guess. So yeah, anyway, this is my collection room. As you can see, they're all pretty much 1/18 scale Formula One cars that I collect over the years. This is probably about 6 years worth of collecting, 7 years maybe. I've been trying to collect every world champion from the 1950s up to the current day, and obviously others that if I just like the look of the livery, or sometimes first race win, last race, that sort of thing, I might grab it as well. Also, I've also got some quarter scale, sorry, not quarter scale, half scale helmets that I only just recently started collecting those, so God knows why, but I bought a couple, you know what it's like, and then before I know it, I've got 20. But yeah, so we'll start at the beginning. I've tried to arrange the cabinets in some sort of order. I've got, like, in this cabinet over here, it's sort of like the start 1950s. Well, these two shelves anyway. And then we've got to move over to this side, and it's from the top to the bottom, sort of got 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, and then over the other side you've got 1990s, 2000s, and so on. So yeah, for anyone who's interested, these are just IKEA Billy cabinets with, I think the doors are called Oxburg or something, except for this one on this side is still an IKEA doors, but I sort of modified the cabinet to make it wider so I could fit the truck in there. So we'll start at this side anyway. We've got I've still got lots to get from the 1950s. I haven't really got a lot of 1950s cars. I have got the 1953 world champion Ascari, 1961 world champion. All the models on these two shelves here, they're every one of them is a CMC model made by CMC. Very nice models. Yeah, including the truck, the transporter, sorry. Also CMC models. Pretty much the only road car I've got in the collection is a 250 GTO. I did collect road cars at one point, but then I moved on to Formula One, sold them all, but I wanted to keep the 250 because I like it. And so yes, that's all the 1950s. Obviously, as you can see up the top there, I've still got space for most of the 1950s ones, and I have got a Cooper from the 50s up there. Some more Mercedes era W196. I still need to get the Streamliner version. I haven't got that yet. Then moving on to the other side, we go up to the 1960s. These models are all 1960s up the top shelf. Obviously you got the 1964 world champion, John Surtees Ferrari. They are in some sort of an order, but I have got them mixed up a little bit because, for instance, down here you've got the 1970s Jackie Stewart 3 title winning cars. Obviously the first one is from '69, but I like to keep them together, all the Jackie Stewart cars together. So, but they are in some sort of an order, not just in. They're just not in, like, you know, exactly World Championship winning order, but you have just got some sort of order. It's like 60s up the top here. You got Bruce McLaren, first entry of a McLaren. Joe Hanrich, World Champion 1970. 2 Brabhams, 66 and 67 World Champions. And like I say, then you drop down to the next shelf and it's all 1970s Jackie Stewart cars. I've got Niki Lauda, first race, 1971. And you got 1976 James Hunt, obviously. Also James Hunt, first race. And you drop down to the next shelf. It's a continuation of the 70s. And Niki Lauda 3 championship winning cars. Couple of random Ferraris there. I think they're 80s. I could probably move them to the down to the 80s shelf at some point. 1978 World Champion Mario Andretti. And then you drop down to the bottom 2 shelves, the 1980s. The 2 Williams early 80s championship winning cars. Keke Rosberg. And then you've got 2 Brabhams early 80s championship winning cars. I've still got to get the 1981 Brabham, I haven't got that yet. And down to the bottom shelf is the pretty much the McLaren dominant era of the mid to late 80s. Between Alan Prost and Ayrton Senna, I think they won 6 or 7 world titles in that time. But obviously, still got quite a few of those to get. Couple of other random Ayrton Senna cars there. Ayrton Senna, Tolman, first F1 team. That's all the 80s. And then you go to the other cabinet over the other side, and it's like a continuation. 1990s Williams, Nigel Mansell, Alan Prost, Williams title winning cars. Oh, at the very top I've got some random Ferraris, but I'll probably move them to the correct eras at some point, but I'm just keeping them all together for now. And then you move on to the Michael Schumacher era. I've got the Jordan 191, Schumacher's first race, Schumacher first win, Schumacher first title, world title 1994, second world title 1995. And the next shelf down, Damon Hill and Villeneuve, 96 and 97 Williams champions. And then you've got 98, 99. Mika Hakkinen World Championship cars. Obviously I've only got one of them so far. And then obviously after 1999 it was the start of the Schumacher Ferrari era. And I've got all these over the other side, up the top here. Kind of made it like a Schumacher Ferrari display bit. You know, you've got the 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003 championship winning cars, 2004, couple of random Alonso Ferraris in there as well on the top. Just made it like a little Ferrari display. While I'm here, I might as well show you the 2007 world champion Kimi Räikkönen. 1/18 scale truck, Ferrari transporter truck that I actually made. It was like a part work kit that you had to build yourself, like each issue, and you build it yourself. I think it was only available in Italy, if I believe. Lucky enough, I had a friend in Italy who collected the parts for me and sent them to me, so I built that. Yeah, it's a very nice truck. So I've made like a diorama with some figures that I also painted myself. Also added lots of extra lighting and nuts and bolts and whatnot to the truck. It does all light up and engine sounds and that sort of thing, but I won't do that now. So then obviously after the Schumacher era, you move back to the other side, which went on to the Sebastian Vettel times. I've only actually got one Sebastian Vettel car so far though. I've still got to get the RB6, 7 and 9, I think. I have got a random Ricciardo first win, Red Bull. A couple of other cars like a Raikkonen Lotus and a Massa Williams, just because like I said, I like the livery, so I thought they'd be worthwhile to add. And after that, you move on to the Lewis Hamilton times. And I've done sort of like a whole shelf for Lewis Hamilton, and obviously you got the 2008 champion MP4 23. Excuse me. I've also got the Lewis Hamilton first win. And obviously the title winning cars, the W05, W06. I haven't got the W07 and 8 yet, I've still got to get them. That's just a random George Russell first win. I'll move that when I get the Hamiltons that I need. Lewis Hamilton 2019 champion. That's made by Spark Models, I think. And in 2020 Lewis Hamilton world champion. This was the famous Silverstone race, I think it was, when he finished on three wheels in that car. That's that model with obviously the intermediate tyres on it that are all worn out. And then you move down to the Max Verstappen times. 2021 world champion, 2022. I haven't got 23 and 24 yet. Obviously not Lando Norris 25, I haven't got yet. So yeah, that's it. Everything else is just like random models that I also liked. Like I say, if it's a significant car, I will get it, like the Ferrari 1000th race and 1000th Grand Prix Ferrari, Charles Leclerc. Also, I've got 75 years of Ferrari and F1 model. It's Carlos Sainz. A couple of other random Ferraris there. As you can tell, I've got a lot of Ferraris. I did start off my Formula 1 collecting with just Ferrari models. I was going to just collect Ferraris, but then I bought Schumacher first race model, and then opened the door and that was it. I was collecting them all. Roman Grosjean, the infamous Fireball crash car. Pierre Gasly, first and only win. Lando Norris, Monaco Grand Prix. I just like the livery, like I say, so I got that. Also Sebastian Vettel last race. So yeah, I've got a lot of first race or last race sort of cars. I do like to collect them as well, if I can. Also collect some half-scale crash helmets as well. I don't know why really. I bought a couple. You know what it's like. All of a sudden I've got 20. But I'm not going to go mad on them. I'm going to get a few more and Little Lewis Hamilton 2008, 2020, and obviously moving on to Ferrari lid. So yeah, that's the whole collection. If anybody would like any videos of any particular model close up in detail, I can do that. I might do more detailed, in-depth videos of certain cars if anybody's interested. So yeah. Oh, just quickly, I've got also these are 1/8 scale models that I make myself. They're like park work kits. Obviously, you've got Ayrton Senna McLaren MP4. Like I say, I build these myself. They're just kits that you build. Obviously, I do try to modify it quite a lot and not just straight out of the box. Lots of modifications and lots of nuts and bolts. I change all the screws for real nuts and bolts and add carbon fibre and wiring and repaint certain parts and that sort of thing to improve it. A Ferrari down there and the Lewis Hamilton championship winning car. I did repaint that myself, all the chrome, because I didn't like the chrome on the kit, so I stripped it and repainted all the chrome myself. So I do like to make models. I've got quite a few more 1/8 scale Formula 1 models that in my stash that I haven't started yet, but there'll be a while before I even get round to making any more because I'm currently building a Titanic. This is my little setup, like my little desk, all my modelling paints and stuff. But yeah, I thought I'd take a break from making cars, so I'm making a Titanic model, but that's probably going to take me about a year, so I won't be building any more of these cars for a while. So yeah, that's everything, I think. Hope you enjoyed. See you on the flip side.